Welcome to Star and Stories, where every tale shines with truth and emotion. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that touch your heart and open your mind. I was sitting by my window sipping tea when the phone rang. It was my daughter, Rachel. Her voice was cold, distant, and carried no warmth. "Mom," she said, "Ethan and I are moving abroad tomorrow. We have sold your apartment. You don't need that big place alone, and we needed the money. You will thank me one day." And then she hung up for a moment. I just sat there in silence. 40 years of raising her, protecting her, giving her everything, and in 1 minute she took away the last thing I had left of my life with my late husband. But I didn't cry. Instead, I smiled softly. Because there was something Rachel didn't. "No, my name is Margaret. Lane and I am 70 years old. 6 months ago, I lost my husband Thomas to a sudden stroke. That morning, he had brought me breakfast. In bed, kissed my forehead and said, 'You and my whole world.' Those were his last words. Rachel had been visiting me since his death, pretending to care. She would say things like, 'Mom, you shouldn't live alone, and you should trust me with your finances.' I thought she was being kind, but she was planning something else. That night, I couldn't sleep. Every memory of Thomas filled my mind, the laughter, the quiet walks, the life we built together. Then I remembered something. A week before he passed, Thomas had given me a small wooden box. "Don't open this now," he said. "Open it when you feel like you have lost everything." I had placed it in my dresser and forgotten about it, but tonight I opened it. Inside was a letter written in his familiar handwriting. "My dearest Margaret, if you are reading this, it means I have gone. I didn't tell you everything while I was alive because I wanted you to live without worry. The company I built over the years, the one Rachel never cared to ask about, is now entirely in your name. You own it along, but the properties under it, you are far richer than anyone realizes. I trust you will know what to do with this knowledge." My hands shook as I read. The words beneath the letter were legal documents, proof that Thomas had transferred everything to me. He had predicted Rachel's greed long before I did. The next morning, Rachel came to see me, pretending concern. "Mom, I wanted to check if you were okay," she said sweetly.
"We got a good price. For the apartment, I put your share in your account." I smiled. "Thank you, dear. You have always been so thoughtful." She looked surprised by my calm tone. She probably expected anger or tears. Instead, I invited her to sit down. "Rachel," I said gently, "I want to give you a small gift before you go." I handed her a sealed envelope. She smiled greedily, probably imagining cash or property. "Papers, open it when you reach the airport," I said. 2 hours later, she called me furious. "Mom, what is this inside?" The envelope had been a copy of the company documents showing that every asset, every property, every account was under my name. I had also included a simple note: "Never underestimate the quiet one's love." "Mom," Rachel screamed at me through the phone, but I stayed silent. I had learned from Thomas that silence can speak louder than anger. I went back to my tea, looking out the window as the afternoon sun filled the room. For the first time in months, I felt peace. Rachel thought she had taken everything from me, but in truth, she had freed me. Thank you for watching. Star and stories. Some betrayals open our eyes instead of breaking our hearts. If this story moved you, don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more tales of strength, secrets, and second chances.